Hello, my name is Michael Gray, and in this instructional video, I will be demonstrating Soundtrap and the basic features to get you going writing, recording, and producing a song. So let's get started. So after you register with a username and password, once you log in, you will be directed to this page. This is your profile page. You can insert a photo of yourself. You can include some tags like instruments you play, your location, and a short bio. Down below are your projects. In this area, you can preview a project by pressing the play button. And down below here are quick recordings. These are recordings from the mobile app that I used on my iPhone to record a snippet. There you go. Right now, we're going to create a new project. So to do that, we need to select Enter Studio. Soundtrap will present you with a dialog to select a template. And a template is basically a starting point for your song. Here we have a pop arrangement, a trip hop, dubstep, podcast, or a blank arrangement. To just show you one of these, maybe we'll start with this trip hop. Okay, there's a lot of controls in this interface, so I'm going to briefly go over the main parts. So first, down below is called the transport. It includes things like your master volume, the time, a record button, stop, rewind, fast forward, play, the tempo of your song, how fast or slow, and the key signature of the song. So this key is in C minor. And to toggle the metronome on and off. That's the transport. Up top is the timeline. It starts at 1 and ends whenever your song ends. So let's scroll to the right. It looks like this song ends at about 33 measures. This is the playhead. This is where the song starts playing. So if I start from the beginning, or I can fast forward. I can click and drag the playhead to move it. Spacebar also starts and stops the playhead. Next area are the tracks. On the left side, each instrument gets its own track or lane. So for example, we can start from the beginning and I can solo just this, whatever this is, drum beat. I can play the song without that beat. This effectively mutes it, and this effectively mutes everything else. I can turn the volume up and down of this individual track. There's a crazy delay on there. Okay. On the right side of the screen, this is where we can access our loops library. To find something specific, you can narrow down by instruments or by genre. So this is a trip hop thing. I might want to add a synth in an EDM style. And so these are my options. I can preview a loop. Yeah, I like that one a lot. So let's take that and drag it in. I want that to start right at the beginning. So once I drag it into the main area, it's going to drop in that file. Let's hear it. Great. I can clear out my searches. You can search for something in the search bar. I can favorite something by selecting the heart icon. So when I say show only favorites, I have my favorites. Oh look, isn't that nice? Select this icon again to remove the loop library. We talked about the basic controls to transport the timeline, the tracks, and the loop library. Let's look at some editing controls. Once I select a region here, I can trim the front end of it by selecting over this bracket icon. I could trim the back end of it if I want it shorter. I can loop this whole section. So maybe I'll drag the region to start a little sooner. And then I will trim to the end and then loop this entire region. I can have it fade in the rim shots. Or no fade in. Yeah, maybe the fade in is kind of cool. And add a fade out. To record a live instrument, I would select add a new track, voice and microphones. Your computer may ask you if you're using headphones. It's recommended that you do use headphones so you do not get a feedback loop. So now that I'm on this open microphone track, I would, if I want to record vocals, just start from the beginning, record enable the track. There it is. I am using headphones. Record enable the track and hit record. It's going to give me a countdown. It's ready to roll. Yeah. To delete a track, I can hit these extra options here. Delete track. Yes, delete track. Now, I've made all these changes. I have a session that I really like. I want to, of course, change the name of it. Breakdown. I'm going to save my track. It's creating a mix. Ready for download. I can click this button to get an MP3 mix. And there it goes, downloading. Soundtrap also has MIDI features. So I can select piano keyboard. A music keyboard laid out over the QWERTY keyboard is here. So I can, I'm on a Rode Sound. That's a type of keyboard. I can play this keyboard. I can practice with this keyboard. And then I can record it if I wanted to. And it will record MIDI. Here's a piano roll if I wanted to input notes. Or fix them after I recorded. Soundtrap has many features, and I do prefer it over GarageBand for its cloud-based resources, its collaboration features. You can work with other musicians, friends, or from the greater Soundtrap community and play from hundreds of instruments. All from your web browser. Soundtrap does work on iOS devices, Android devices, and most web browsers. Although I found the best web browser it works with is Google's Chrome web browser. Thanks so much. Hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. Have a great day.